everyone. Great to see you. Welcome to the MVP YouTube channel. And today we are going to have an exciting guest. We are going to meet with our local event host in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Her name is Jody Stepanek, and I am going to bring her on and we're going to talk about our upcoming event. I can't wait to talk about it. Hey, Jody.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So I'm in Illinois. You're in Iowa. We're not too far away from each other. So
Yes.
the weather's been pretty hot and humid lately.
Oh, it is.
But I'm thankful because I just talked to someone in Texas and they're like, oh, it's going to cool off later this week and it'll only be 94. I'm like, that's cooling off.
That's cooling off for them.
Right. So, but fall is coming. It's going to be before we know it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's an exciting time for, back to school, and then travel ball teams are having their tryouts and we're getting ready to start the fall ball season. So tell me about your organization and how things are going.
Oh, okay. So I am part of the Junior Cougar organization. We are a Kennedy feeder team. And so we started several years ago with 3 teams and we have grown to 10. So right now we have 2 8U teams, we have 2 10U teams, 3 12U, a 13U, a 14, and a 16U team. And so we've grown a lot, and it's been all about fun and fundamentals and adding that competitive piece to all of that. So it's been great.
Awesome. And you said that you're a feeder program for Kennedy
High School.
High School. And so they are in Cedar Rapids, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And so being from Illinois, I hear a lot about the success of the high school program at Kennedy High School. I've heard, that they often do well in the state tournament there. So tell me, how do you feel you are preparing your athletes to be a part of that tradition at Kennedy?
Well, the cool thing is this past year, our previous 14U team won state, and actually several of those players played on 9-10 fresh soft JV, and they had one of those players that got a lot of varsity time. And so Kennedy is a powerhouse school. They won the state tournament the year prior. Madison LeClaire runs a great program, and they've just had a lot of success. So it's been fun to see our Cougars kind of come up through the ranks.
Yeah, that's really awesome. And you used to hear a lot about local organizations for different sports being feeder programs for high school programs, and you don't hear about it quite so much anymore. So Correct. It's nice to see that in the Cedar Rapids area, there is an option for you to be a part of the Junior Cougars organization. And what is something that my dogs are going to bark?
You're okay.
Always the way it is, right? So what's something that sets apart like Junior Cougars and maybe something else that the kids could do on a local team?
I believe the Cougar organization, as all of the coaches, we rise together. And so we help each other. We have monthly meetings. We talk about skills and drills, and, we bring in Jake Kuhlbeck. He's the hitting coach for Kennedy. Well, he comes down to the younger level. Let's start learning what they're doing at the top level early, so we don't have to fix everything when we get up to that level. And then I've had the opportunity to coach at the collegiate level. And so taking that training and bringing in a lot of the skills and drills and repetition to the program.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you have put in the time, and that something, you plant the seed and you have to water it, right?
Right.
Continue to tend it so that it will really grow and flourish and develop. And then once they become, and your athletes get into high school, then they can have that feeling of, hey, I can play ball.
I can do this.
Girls, I can do this.
Yes.
So that's fantastic.
Yep.
So let's talk about what you are hosting, because I'm so excited. I cannot wait to come to Cedar Rapids and experience what Cedar Rapids has to offer. So tell me about our event that we have coming up that is called best season ever?
Yes. Well, it's a mental training performance clinic.
Mhm.
I saw a video of Jen
Mhm.
a year ago, and she caught my attention immediately. And she is all about the mental side of the game.
Mhm.
And I think, with girls, and really all athletes,
Mhm.
Sherry,
Mhm.
but girls especially, we got that negative person that rents space in our head. And so making that shift. So it's that mental side of the game. And she talks about that all the time.
Mhm.
I know when they listen to her and they see her in person and her energy, like what she's going to bring to us with her tools and tips, and it's for coaches, it's for parents, it's for athletes. I mean, it's the whole thing. And so I'm super passionate about it and super excited that she is coming to Cedar Rapids.
Me too. And I love that she's coming to the Midwest, because one thing that I have seen over the last 10 years, because my daughter's been playing softball for quite a while,
Okay.
I've seen, and I love watching collegiate softball. Absolutely
Yep.
love it. And so, for example, watching the World Series, this last World Series, they actually got to play, which was really nice to see. I was seeing more and more girls in the batting lineup,
Yeah.
in these great teams, Division I teams that were from the Midwest.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah.
it's really nice. And you didn't always see that quite so much 10 years ago, because the girls who lived in states where they could play year round were the ones who tended to get to that level at the overall percentage. And so we're seeing more and more Midwestern players, and I really like that. And I think that it's attributed to programs such as yours. Of course, there's more indoor facilities as well that makes it nice. But when is this all going to happen? So when are we able to come and experience best season ever?
Soon. So it's in less than 2 weeks. And so September 7th and September 8th, so the day after Labor Day, we decided to do 2 dates because fall softball has started and league play has started. So we wanted to make sure to give people enough, an opportunity to be able to go on one day or the other. I do know of like some entire teams that are going. And then I do know of a lot of individual athletes that are going with their parents. And so it's, all around, it's going to be a ton of fun and a ton of knowledge on the mental side of the game.
Yes, it is. And I like to, when people are like, what is best season ever like? So I like to say that it's kind of like a variety show, right?
Good.
So, and a variety show would be something like watching America's Got Talent. Something, because there's going to be you're going to see a magician. You might see someone who's playing music. You're going to see someone dancing, and you'll see a comedian too. You're going to see all of those things, because Jen puts a great event on. She's an amazing storyteller, and she provides the information in a way that the athletes are really able to grab onto that and then apply it to their own individual situations.
And so that's the key.
Yes.
That's the thing. Yes.
That is the key. I would agree. The key behind you. That's the key, right? So I really hope that we see so many people come to the event to experience it. The more people come, the better the energy level is in the room. And I mean, Jen brings so much to the room. Like sometimes when she enters the room, it's like, is there anyone else there? Because she really just has that, that extra it factor, that presence that makes everybody want to listen to what she has to say. And she has really important, and I would even say life-changing things to say to help athletes who are struggling with their mental game. We see it all the time. You make a mistake, and how do you bounce back from that?
Yeah.
And she has specific things that you can do. So thank you so much, Jody. I hope that we can see everyone there. I know that your team is signed up. I also know that the softball team from College is coming. So I'm super excited to see them at the event, and Coach Meyer as well. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to comment below here on the YouTube channel, and I will help get you the information. But Tuesday and Wednesday, September 7th and 8th. So have your Labor Day picnic, and then the next day you can come to our event where's the location again?
It's at East Bank. So
East
it's
Bank.
East Bank, downtown Cedar Rapids. So
Yeah.
right on the river.
Right on the river. Sounds good. We
Yep.
can go rolling on the river. All right. Thank you so much, Jody. I will say goodbye to you for now, but I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.